highest good and my highest good. I already feel so much love for you. Thank you for joining me on this incredible adventure. The great theologian Thomas Aquinas used the writings of the notable Muslim philosopher Averroes to justify the clear separation of faith and reason, a Muslim ideal that formed the basis of modern scientific inquiry and led to the European Renaissance. May this knowledge inspire you to begin your own Renaissance. History of the MerKaBa and important notes for your practice. What you will learn in this chapter: my personal history with the MerKaBa, history of the MerKaBa, little understood details about aspects of the MerKaBa, why you will want to learn the MerKaBa. My MerKaBa story. My initial encounter with the MerKaBa was through my first spiritual teacher, Charlotte Alexander, an amazing, brilliant, loving woman who inspired and taught me patiently and generously, passed on December 19th, 2008. Thank you, Charlotte. May your family of light continue to honor you and your memory. When I asked her about the MerKaBa, she explained this unfamiliar concept as a kind of spaceship around the body. Back in 1982, we were not studying much about that in a spiritual context, but it seemed important, so I made a note of it and set it aside. Then in 1994, I was at a Tai Chi class when I saw a notice on the bulletin board for an introductory class on the MerKaBa. Wow! I was immediately interested. Unfortunately, my personal life was falling apart and I was preoccupied, so I promptly forgot it. Then I saw the same notice in a magazine and again later at a store. Enough! I immediately agreed with Spirit to attend the class. At the intro class, I was stunned to find that everything I had ever been interested in and studied in my whole life was all rolled into one package. I had aced geometry in high school, and this was sacred geometry. And in college, I had a perfect score on my final oral exam in astronomy. During the introductory evening, with the blessing of Jeff, the host facilitator, I was permitted to answer a question on the subjects the host was not able to provide. I think I had some help from the unseen helpers. When someone asked what it would take to become a facilitator, his answer was, quote, "We are not training anyone now. We want to make sure there are enough students for the teachers that have already been trained," close quote. He also noted that the teacher training with Drumbelow required taking the course a second time to complete certification. After I completed my first MerKaBa series in December of 1994, I immediately signed up for a class a second time. Jeff asked, "Why are you taking it again? Did you not get it?" Of course I had, so I gave some nondescript reason, not really wanting to listen to the same objections I had heard earlier. But he persisted with the question, so I told him, quote, "It is my intent to become a facilitator, and I know the course must be taken twice," close quote. Again, he said, open quote, "We are not training any more teachers," close quote. And my immediate response was, open quote, "That's your reality. I choose another," close quote. 6 months later, I was trained and certified by Drumbelow himself. This was the last training Drumbelow personally taught on the 17-breath original MerKaBa. The magic did not stop there. Drumbelow asked each of us to make a commitment at our certification ceremony. I promised at my graduation that I would reach millions of people with the MerKaBa. Initially, I had no idea why I said that or how it would be accomplished. I never thought I would eventually give up my full-time, well-paid corporate job to be a full-time spiritual teacher. I had the good fortune of having a job with a very generous 3-week vacation schedule. I used all my vacation time 1 day at a time to teach the MerKaBa workshops in cities all over the country, traveling on Fridays to destinations, returning Sunday nights or early Monday mornings. This enabled me to step into my passion job, teaching the MerKaBa. My corporate job was a fundraiser for a small local charity. My title was Development Director. I used the MerKaBa to help me build the donor base. See Chapter 6, Programming Your MerKaBa. And in 4 years, I had increased the donor list by more than 100 times its original size. A year after I left, the new development director came to me and asked if I could explain why donor numbers fell.